gone, absolutely gone. He's catapulted out of England. We don't know where he's gone. I've rang Simon, he's here. I said, let's get a nice little video from Webby Sports Roundup in the sunny island of Tenerife in my manor. I'm in the free horseshoes. Jason, thanks for letting us use your, you know. Yeah,
he's just restocking, mate.
He's just restocking. Cheers, Jason, and Julie. And I'm going to be big part. So how are you?
How are you, mate?
He said, don't get too close. Don't get too close. They'll be talking. You're what a good.
I've recovered now. I've recovered now from Sunday from the depressing.
Listen, it is what it is. Very, very quickly. If you've had your head buried in the sand this morning, as most people know, that Gareth Southgate has resigned. Has he resigned? Did he have the push? Who knows? Listen, when you're on £6.9 million per year, you can afford to do that. That's about 400 grand a week, give or take, isn't it? That's a lot of dosh. Take a little bit of tax off, a bit of national insurance, then he's a happy bunny, isn't he? No wonder he's got a smiling face all the time. Now, his contract was till the end of the year. So, pushed or did he resign?
I'd like to think, right, that he went on his own terms. Right, not sacked, just like, look, let me go now, there's no point, you can start talking to other people, why keep me for another month? It don't make any sense. And I'm glad he's gone, but I'm happy that he went in the way he has gone if he hasn't been sacked. I wouldn't want him to get sacked. No. Because like you can't make the stats up, you know, between 66 when he took over, we'd won 6 games in knockout stages. And he's won 9 or something already. In 8 years. So come on, he ain't done bad. He hasn't. The only thing I'll say that I didn't like, he didn't play the team he's got now to their ability. The team he's got now, that squad, it was the best squad at that competition by far. And they didn't even play well when they got to the final.
That's the disappointment.
So you imagine if they played well.
Well, you just think that was what everybody thought, even all the supporters when they've been interviewed during, before, after the game. Spain has played 7, won 7.
First time ever happened.
We played 7, we won 2. We only scored 8 goals, in 7 games. That's not good enough. When you got Harry Kane, listen, he's got the share of the golden boot. He only scored 3, and he didn't turn up. Rodri of Man City, who's a phenomenal, he's got player of the tournament. When you got your Foden, your Powells, and what have you, of the world.
But now...
And Rice played back. Manu, he took him off every time. And he probably was one of their top 2 players.
But now, you know what they're saying now? It's like...
Cheers.
I see Gary... Cheers. I see Gary Neville on the telly yesterday. And he's adamant. Adamant. That Kane was injured before the tournament. He's adamant.
I know, I was listening.
And he's saying because there's no way he turns up the competition like that and plays like that.
No.
But why, if he was injured, why take him? You would have known about the injury. You might have got more out of Watkins and Tony. Well, at
the end of the day, what Tony's done for Brentford, what Watkins has done for Villa, what's he scored? 30 goals? I mean, since Tony's come back, you know, phenomenal. You can't argue with what he's done. It's political.
Yeah, you can't argue with what he's done.
No.
Right? Southgate. Right? Getting us to 2 finals, semi-finals, quarter-finals, right?
We lost to Italy 3 years ago. We've lost now to Spain again, who are super. Who do they have up front? Moriata. And you tell me, Toddy, at the start 4 or 5 weeks ago, when he was on our Saturday morning show, he said he hates him, he thinks he's crap. But at the end of the day, they won the frigging tournament, haven't they? And
he didn't play goal scorers well in this squad. He was a captain, and what a leader he was.
Phenomenal.
What a leader he was. Getting back, tackling. He was doing jobs similar to Kane. You know, where Kane... I saw a defensive clearance, and when I had to look twice at the telly, and see it was Kane clearing the ball in the final the other night. I took twice. I looked at your boy, I looked at Matthew looked at me, we just held our heads. Because I didn't see, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Now when I got home, Sunday night, my mate rang me, Cameron, he rang me and he said, do you know about this stat they've just said on TalkSport? I said, enlighten me. So the stat is, in the 2 finals that we've had, 120 minutes Italy, 90 minutes against Spain. Kane touched ball once in the opposition's box in 2 finals.
No.
Apparently. That is supposed to be one of the stats. Once.
Listen, he went to Bayern Munich to win trophies, scored goals. He's not won trophies and he scored 40 goals. Phenomenal. Comes to it. So why didn't he may have been captain, but why didn't they drop him? I know he's a leader. You could be a leader off the field and on the field,
Yeah.
and you get the same respect.
Of course.
He would have got more respect, and Gareth Southgate, if he said, listen, boss,
Yeah. I'm not fit.
I'm not fit. I am right. We want to win this.
Right, you're right.
Put Ollie Watkins in, or put Ivan Toney in, and what have you, and let's win this tournament for all the fans, 15,000 fans. But at the end of the day, when you talk the stats again, 7 from 7, 2 from 7, they deserve to win it.
Is it accommodating? Do you think that's what he's doing?
It's got to be.
When he plays, don't get wrong, I think Foden's a terrific player.
Yeah,
but when he plays him game in, game out,
yeah,
his goal scoring record for England is shocking.
Yeah.
Right, it's as simple, like I just said, stats don't lie.
No.
I think he's got four goals in 37 games.
Horrendous.
Right?
But he still plays it.
But he still plays it week in, week out, right? Now, you're not letting Palmer start, you're not letting Gordon start. Gordon ain't even getting minutes.
Nor Bowen.
So all Bowen.
Palmer
Right,
comes
so
on.
Palmer comes on and scores.
What a win for Chelsea. 42 million for Man City. That man is absolutely phenomenal. Left foot, he scores the goal again. He gets us out of the shit. But Bellingham, take Bellingham. He's young, he's energetic, he's for the future. But he did too much. Then you got
because,
yeah, but you're Rice. You're Arsenal Rice. What about him?
Yeah.
All he did, he kept passing back.
But no help. He's got no help.
No.
Him and Bellingham, I said this at the start before the Euros.
Yeah.
You need Bellingham alongside Rice or Rice alongside Bellingham. Whichever way you want to say the name first.
I know.
They got us qualified.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they're taken out the equation and they'll split up. Now, Bellingham's been told to go and play as a number 10.
Yeah.
But you've got how are you playing with 2 number 10s? Who's out on the left helping Luke Shaw?
That's the problem.
No one.
He had a cracking game. He come on, whether fit or not, had a cracking game.
No one helping him down the left.
No, nobody.
Because Foden wants to come and do the big I am thing.
When you have a number 10 at Coventry, all right, go to my club. O'Hare, right, injured, 1.5 years, he's back in. He is on number 10. You're like, you don't have two number 10. You have one number 10.
They get each other's way.
Of course they do.
We tried it. Arsenal tried it at the start of the season with Havertz and not Odegaard.
Yeah.
Sorry, no. Get out of town.
It don't happen. Right, listen, if you just tuned in, you tuned into Webby Sports Road here in sunny Tenerife. We're on a high, probably because we know we're going to get a new manager coming very, very soon. Southgate, thank you very much indeed. You've done a great job for the past 7 years. At the end of the day, you've got us to the finals, but we haven't got over that line, and that was the problem that we had. We wanted to get over that line.
Without
how can I say? Unhappy is probably the best word. All the supporters coming out and saying, "Why didn't he do this? Why?" I don't know. We haven't got an answer.
Yeah, but that's why we watch football. That's why we're not football managers. That's why we only watch football.
Yeah.
We can't say what's going on through his head. We ain't got the stress or the aggravation that comes with the job. We can sit here and say, why didn't he start with Tony? Why didn't he start with Watkins? But you know what? It's over. It's done. But let's get on.
How many games do they look after for over a 12-month? For God's sake, take the boss at Arsenal, Man City. They play 40-odd games, 38 or whatever. Then they got FA Cup, got League Cup, you got Charity Cups, you got everything, haven't you?
But that's man on management, though. It's different to international management.
Yeah, I know it is.
Man on is man on. Wenger, Ferguson, they're man on.
I know.
They mollycoddle you.
Yeah.
Without Ferguson, Giggs would have been down a slippery road his brother went down.
Yeah, Ferguson.
Without a doubt.
And it was Mark Robbins that kept Ferguson in the job. When Mark Robbins scored for Man United at Nottingham Forest, Coventry City, man, and he's still there. Yeah. And we're going to have a great season this year.
Why are you going down that way? Why don't you talk about Man United playing yesterday when they played Rosenborg? Why don't you talk about that?
Do you know what? I watched
it. Shocking.
Oh, it wasn't even that. It was shit. It was absolutely.
You're going to get banned. Don't say that word.
But I turned off after 91 minutes.
And they scored.
I missed it.
Me and him were watching it.
Did you?
How Rosenborg went 4 up, I don't know, right?
No.
And then we sat down to have dinner and they scored.
Was it a good goal or bad goal?
Good goal.
It's a good goal, yeah. But the goalkeeper...
Any goal against Man United is good.
Yeah, the goalie for United... The goalie for Man United is supposed to be half decent.
Oh, brilliant. The saves, phenomenal. He's only 20.
Yeah,
he's only 20. He was really good keeper.
Yeah. Right, listen. Let's go through the nominees. I've gone.
Just take their bottom 4 out, mate. Don't even read them out. Look. All right, we're not going to have an RG and we're not going to have a Brussels sprout.
Listen, I know. So basically, are we going to have an England manager or are we going to have a foreign manager? We've got to stay with England. End of. Stop knocking the table, you.
Listen, viewers.
Stop knocking the table.
Viewers, I need you to listen to this, right? As an English or a great British person, please listen to these last 4 on his list. Right.
I'll just put them down, all right?
Pochettino, Argentinian. Klopp German, Tuchel German, and Lampard inhuman.
Watch this space. So if any of them get the job.
An Argentinian managing England and Falklands get away, Webby, and 2 Brussels sprouts.
I had to put
You've got 2 Brussels sprouts.
You're doing me head in. I wish I never rang you now.
How is the best one you've got there, but he won't get the job, so he won't leave? Grandpa. Like I've said to you after the game the other night.
Well, listen, right.
A lot of people want him though.
Who's that?
Carsley.
Well, Lee Carsley. Oh, who did he used to play for?
Coventry.
Like
Derby.
Everton. Yeah, he was manager Derby, Everton, and Coventry. For these the English under 21.
Same as Southgate was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, man. No,
that's the problem. Brian Clough, he wasn't a yes man.
We'll tell you who to pick and play. You just assess the squad. They
obviously on TV.
That's like what you just said. That's why Cloughie was never England manager. He's the best manager never to manage England.
100%.
Because he wouldn't say yes.
Big Sam Allardyce talking, bring him back for a couple of games.
Stop it.
Hey,
how many beers you had with
him? No, that's played in Coventry. They all play in Coventry.
Is that the only one?
Yes, the only one.
And you're talking about Pat Sam.
Yeah, no, Big Sam. Yeah, that's somebody mentioned
Big Sam.
But the thing, let's go through one at a time. Let's forget the bottom 4.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Anyhow, at this moment in time, right, this was the odds on Odds Checker, which is overall, right? You got Graham Potter was 2-1, still is 2-1.
No, it's 3-2.
No, yeah, 3-2.
I've just seen it.
Right. Don't listen to me, I got a clue about odds. Right, Lee Carsley was 3-1, now he's backed into 5-2, right? They're taking half a point off him. And Eddie Howe, which is my choice, I did say that many months ago when he was at Bournemouth. Oh, right, go watch. Is this Odds Checker? Oh, 3-2. Oh, hey, 3-2. He's gone in, even since the last 20 minutes.
Gone in.
Hey, Klopp was 20s. Klopp was 20s. You said don't talk about 20s. Frank Lampard 20-1. Tuchel, yeah. Forget they just put them up. Eddie Howe still 5. Now the reason I think of Eddie Howe still, and I'll tell you the reason why. I don't think he's big stable there at Newcastle. The 2 part owners have got a small percentage.
Yeah, they only had 3%.
I know they did. I know. But
and do you know what? They only got that 3% for putting the deal together.
They did.
Because without Staveley, Amanda Staveley, without her the deal wouldn't have gone down.
Yeah, I know.
So that's why they got their little 3%, and they've obviously been asked to leave.
But do you think that Newcastle team is good enough next year to be top 4?
No, they're going to need to spend some money again.
And I don't think they will.
And they've sold 2 or 3 young uns for like 100 million.
Yeah, no.
They sold 1 for 34, 1 for 33. Yeah. You know what I mean? Their players like Elliot Anderson. Never even heard of him.
Never heard of him.
He's got a Nottingham Forest for 34.
Yeah, I know.
And then the Gambian kid who's about 19, never played a game.
33 million. Yeah, he's gone as well, isn't he?
Absolute joke.
But so I'm thinking Eddie Howe, he's going to say, right.
Unstable. I get what you're saying.
So you've got those 2, right? They're only at 3%. They're gone. So basically, is he going to get money to get him into the top 4? Which Newcastle are a fantastic club. St James' 52,000 every week. Without you got Geordie Allen who was going to come on. He's gone to the airport. Sorry, Geordie Allen. I'll do a little bit of show with you later on.
But also, like you say, right? What if they are forced to sell Grimaresh?
Yeah.
Right. Or Isaac. If they're forced to sell one of them two.
Or the Baldwin on the left-hand side.
Gordon.
Yeah, I know.
Claire Baldwin.
Only puts Terry one number 2. You know what
yeah. So, but if they've got to sell one of them 3 or 2 of them 3, he might say, no, this ain't for me, you're taking the mickey out of me, I've got to get out of it.
I don't know when they're going to make a decision or how long it's going to take.
Well, the Euro thing
starts when?
September.
Yeah.
You know that tournament, that stupid
European
tournament. Conference.
Because Switzerland's are playing Spain in November here in Tenerife.
We're going to go.
Yeah, we're going to go. We'll go to that, right? Yeah, we'll go to that.
But they say that that competition starts in September,
it's got to be
and they'd like to have someone in by then.
No, you got to get him. You got to get him a month before. Yeah. Listen, it's still Jolly's time. They're all off their holidays.
Yeah.
Now, let's go for it. Right. Let's take the favourite. I've got some news about the favourite here. Let's take the favourite, Graham Potter.
Yeah.
Not being funny. What is the end? He was at Brighton. All right. Watch it. When he went to Chelsea, he got sacked at Chelsea in 2023 April. Okay. Since then, he hasn't held a job. He was off. He had an appointment at Ajax, okay, Ajax Amsterdam over there in Holland, okay. Never took it. Whether he was offering it, I don't know. So he's basically waiting a week. Is he waiting to get the England job? You just, you know, months ago, you know, you could have the boss of.
What was he waiting? Was he waiting for the United job?
Well, yeah, that's
and
yeah.
Ten Hag?
Because Ten Hag has got an extra 2-year contract. So that's what they're saying. So sometimes you'll say, oh, excuse me, so look, wait 8 months, don't get a job, and you're going to get the England job.
You're going to get the Chinese whisper, right?
Exactly. So basically, that's now Graham Potter. I've got a very good friend of mine who will be watching this. Spoke to him, Alan Fraser. He's a big Dundee United fan. He's very good friends with Goodwin, the manager of Dundee United, and the number 2, Lee Sharp. He signed for Dundee United when he was 17, and McLean, remember McLean, Dundee United then, when they won the, they were there.
That's right.
And he signed, Alan, sorry Alan, I've got to tell him, he messaged me just there, he says, McLean said to him, you're the worst goalie I've ever signed at the club. And you're on my, but he's lovely, he's a
poor
top
Alan, man.
And he's in the gym every day.
And he still supports the club.
He still supports them, yeah. And my pal, Liam Grimshaw, they don't seem to want him. They haven't given an extra contract at Dundee United. But
was he a player then?
He was at Man United under 21s. He was at Preston, Greenock Morton, Motherwell. 100 odd times he played. Good pal of mine. Comes over here, not seen him for a while, but I'm in touch with him all the time. But he did play half a game against Allowout, I think it was, over the weekend. He said he played quite well. So sometimes you've got to work your way back into and say, hang on a minute, perhaps this guy can have a new contract. So fingers crossed. But he's been offered nothing yet. So Liam Grimshaw, love you, big man. And to Courtney and mummy, dad in bro. So good luck for the future, I must say. But let's get back to Alan Fraser. He's got a couple of where the gym he goes to. There's 1 or 2 ex-pros and what have you. He's going to try and do a 15 question with a couple of them. But he says that if Potter gets it, you heard it here first, Goodwin will be his number 2. And probably Sharpie might follow him. That's what he told me this morning. So I'm saying it live, well not live, but it will be later on when I put this out. So if he gets it...
What is Goodwin, was he at number 2 for Potter before then or something?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Or somewhere like that.
Perhaps they just, again, Johnny's Whispers and one of them. So if you want to get a few quid on that, listen, it is what it is, isn't it? As being a number 2, whether you can get a cut the bob at number 2, I don't know. Lee Carsley, again, that was backed in for 3 to 1, 2. Was it 5 to 2? Again, England under 21. Was he ready? If he goes, I'm stepping into the shoes. Is he the same as Southgate? But they just won the cup, didn't they?
It's just the same for me. A yes man. Been under the FA for how many years working for them. He mostly managed the under 18s, the under 17s, the 15s. Yeah. Came right through. Yeah. And he's just not for me. I'm sorry. He's not for me.
So I'm an Eddie Howe. I still think that's it.
Listen, we said that a long time ago.
Yeah, we did. We had this.
Right, yeah. Eddie Howe, right? And if you can't get Eddie Howe, get Grandpa. People slag Potter off and say, oh, we didn't do that with Chelsea. Well, you give a manager 32 professional footballers, right? Yeah. Which 30 are full internationals, right? Yeah. And you try and keep them happy, and you can only have 11 on the pitch at one time. You've got 3 teams. Pep does it with 2 teams. Yeah, he does. Most teams does it with two teams, right? Or a team plus 7.
It's impossible.
But this, he's got 3 teams of 11.
Think about it.
How can he keep them all happy?
You're the boss of Arsenal, right? You're number 2 to Arteta. You must have a knock on the door every day of the week. Yeah. Boss,
why not playing?
Why not playing?
Well, tell me then.
Boss, why aren't they playing? Get rid of me.
Can I go?
So you don't know. It's choice. You don't know.
Something though, man. It's not right, is it?
They must get home, and their wives must have they must have the best wives in the world because they've got someone to put up with. We're going training them. I've got
I've got to go and watch this match. Yeah. I've got to go and watch that match.
That's what happened, isn't it? Yeah.
I've got to get on a flight over there and watch this. I've got to jump on the train and go and watch this game. Yeah. Can I also put on record while we're discussing this a massive shout out to my pal Dave Percival, massive Coventry fan, home and away, England fan. He's only missed 1 game, I think, over there in the Euros. He's been my roving reporter from day 1, and he loves it. And I will say on air now, he rang me this morning and he had a couple of tears because he's so passionate about England, and I've given him the opportunity to go on people's televisions, and he loves it. He says, Webby, I just love it, mate. And I've spoke to him off air, and he's going to carry on doing more vlogs
Coventry City, home away, do little bits here and there, and wherever he goes, and even England. All right, shut your mouth, you. Hey, hey, you may have your boy here.
Who you got first game?
Who you got? Hey,
he's on the Saturday the 10th. Saturday the 10th.
I can't even think.
You playing on the Saturday though? You're not Friday night.
No,
Saturday.
I think it's Saturday, but we're on quite a few times. We bought 1 or 2 new players as well. So, but what about you? Change the subject very quickly. So. Right, listen, while we're talking, let's get off, let's forget this for 2 minutes. So we both would like Eddie Howe, but Potter's the favourite. So, and when they're that favourite, they usually have...
they usually know, don't they?
The Chinese Whispers are usually good.
But if you've got any idea who you'd want as England manager, let us know.
Well, that's what I said. That was the thing I put down on my community page. Go on the community page and send in who, why, say Simon was wrong, Webby was wrong, it's not a problem. We can take it. We've got big chins. Well, somebody's giving me a bit of a, as you say, got no teeth. But you want to see the state of them. They're still in hospital. Yeah, it is weird. But listen, we're talking about the bottom. You got Lampard, 20. Who wants Lampard?
Or Gerrard. He's not even in the betting, is he?
No.
But there's talk of him as well.
No.
Useless.
No, there's about 20 of them at 50 to 1. They just chuck names on, don't they? Just so the bookies can get a few.
I'm not backing none of
them. So the
Webby.
bookies can get a few quid. The bookies will earn millions on this, I'll tell you that. But there's only one winner.
You might as well bet on flies going up the wall.
I want a big shout out to my pal Stevie Cook, big West Ham boy. He's done a bit of golfing, roving reporting for me. Shut up, Gouda. And on top of that, he's organised, he's got his own little business. Can't think what it is now. Anyway, cut long story short, he's organised a charity golf day on Thursday. I think it's a West Ham 11 against, could even be an Arsenal 11, I'm not too sure. But anyway.
I'll be the caddy for the Arsenal.
Yeah, and I think, I can't remember, it's definitely West Ham against another one. I think it could be Arsenal. And there's a lot of ex-professionals. So he's going to see if he can get some little videos like we watch Webby Sports right up, you know, in sunny Tenerife.
Where is it?
Somewhere, obviously it's going to be somewhere in London, isn't it? His Cook is a big West Ham boy, so it's within that vicinity. Anyone else want to say thank you before we go have a cup of sherbet?
I want to say thanks to Terry, always watching the show and sending love your messages.
Tell boy, top man.
Tell boy, you're a top man, mate.
Is that the QPR? Is he QPR?
No, that's Longsy.
Oh, that's Longsy.
Tells Arsenal. He lives down in Laysdown. I went down to see him the other week. We ain't seen each other about 20 years.
Oh, he's happy with that.
Yeah, we had a right couple of sherbets down there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are we still on?
Yeah. And I like my mate Dino, Black Cab Dino. He's got COVID at the moment.
Oh no.
So get well soon, mate. Hope you're alright. And thanks to my nephew Richard for coming to babysit me this week.
Yeah, top man Richard. Hey, you know he's coming out in a couple of weeks, isn't he? Soon. Blue Nose Dino.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming. Yeah, he's coming.
He's a top boy. He's coming. We're going to get him on a few times.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's alright.
No, he's good. That's Birmingham City Dino. He's an absolutely legend, isn't he? His missus is alright as well.
Ellen, she's funny.
She's alright.
She'll have me in the kitchen making jerk chicken. That's what she wants. She just uses me, mate.
Right, listen, if you just joined the channel, you're old or you're a new subscriber, Webby Sports Relic here in sunny Tenerife. We're in the 3 horseshoes. They're off on their jollies tomorrow. So have a good time in the Dominican Republic. They got plenty of staff in. So come down and have a drink in the 3 horseshoes. I'm going to go into Montes in a minute. Go home, get changed, come back out for the night. Big shout out to everybody else. Listen, it is what it is. We're just a happy family. We love our football, as you know.
And we love talking about it.
Yeah, we do. It's our passion. We've got new things happening for the show. Okay, I'm discussing it with myself because nobody wants to listen to me, and I'm changing things around to make it easier and better and less time, so I can spend more time with Dawn. She's not happy with that, but that's Dawn's problem. She's got a bit of a bad back this morning. Oh, poor girl. I've had to make her a cup of tea, make her a toast and everything.
Lovely. Nice.
What you do?
Yeah.
I take Buster for a walk and he's getting on now. He's nearly 60, but Dawn's going to be doing some vlogs. That's what we've missed. I've had so many messages. Where's Dawn at with the vlogs? I want to talk about politics and one of you. And what about somebody, that 20-year-old lad tried to shoot Trump.
And they found Jay Slater.
They got, obviously it's not come out yet. They're doing autopsy.
Yeah, but they got the paperwork. They've got his passport.
They've got it all.
It's his passport.
They've got everything. So let's put him to, whatever the situation with Jay Slater, let's put him to rest.
Yeah.
Good, bad or different, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. He's a kid at the end of the day. He's a human.
He's a 19-year-old lad.
He's a kid,
a lot of you have jumped on the bandwagon, as you know.
And you have no idea what you're talking about.
That's right, and that's one thing that we don't do here. We have a bit of fun, we enjoy ourselves. This buys us a cup of coffee, believe me.
No fake news, no dodgy press.
No, we don't. No, we put everything out which is live. You're going to say thank you?
I've said it.
Yes, say it again.
Yeah. Thanks, Richard, for coming to babysit me.
No problem.
Thanks, Richard. Do it again, big man.
Yeah,
take care. Good to meet you, Marcel. Good to meet you. So all I'm going to say is from me, big pal.
Take care, mate.
Love you.
Have a good night.
Yeah, and you will. Have a good night. We've had a great day. A great 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It's gone. We could talk for hours and hours, can't we? We'll get Terry on sometime if he wants to come on. He's over in Fuerteventura.
Yeah, doing water sports.
Doing water sports.
Say no more.
But yeah, say no more. Water sports. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, Webby Sports Radar, in sunny Tenerife, in my manner, on the Mericalio, as they all say. Oh, dearie me, it is what it is.
30 years free pubs, don't forget it.
I forgot that, 30 years free pubs. Yeah, I know everybody. So what I'm going to say is, we'll see you on the next one.
Take care.
Come on, big man. Come and do the spot.
Turn it off for us,
Love you. Top boy. See you soon.
Take care, everyone.